wanted to say a few words before starting this next video. The whole purpose of random reviews is to give you, like the name says it, random reviews, random opinions about random stuff. I don't actually plan for this. I have a few things laying around that I've been using for a little while, and I just kind of like decide, okay, I'm gonna make a video about this topic. It's not coming from any kind of expertise per se, but more like a conversation between friends. Like if I'm with a friend and we're talking about this particular item that I got, or something that he has or she has, and she mentions it or he mentions it to me, and it's kind of like a more of a one-way conversation, because I'm actually talking to a microphone, hoping that it may be interesting to somebody. And if I like a product, I'll talk about it, and that's kind of like basically it. I do not write a script. That's why you may not see it as fluently as other videos that you see on the internet, because I guess that's what you're looking for. This may not be the channel for you. This is the basically me talking about things that, and I'm telling you what comes to my head as I'm looking at the things at the time I'm making the video. It's not that I haven't thought about it. I kind of like, okay, I'm gonna do an EDC video, which is the topic for tonight's video. And I kind of like think in my head what I'm gonna mention and what I want to say, but it's completely random. It's completely candid. I honestly, like I say, I don't have any scripts, nor am I being paid for what I say. So I guess I hope it has some value for you. And I thought I might, make this comment and put, say these words before we start on the main video. Also, if you don't stay, or if you have stayed, or for those who don't stay until the end of my videos, I do have a section that is like quotes that I find interesting. So maybe at least you can skip to the end and look at that, because some are really good. And besides that, if you're looking for honest opinions about random stuff, or just you enjoy, or for whatever reason you're interested in random opinions about somebody on the internet, then welcome back. Now onto the video. Hello guys, and welcome to another random reviews video. On today's episode, we're gonna talk again about EDCs, but before we go to that part, I'm gonna show you my Star Wars collectibles for tonight's show, or tonight's episode. So as I mentioned before, I own 4 Star Wars costumes, and in one of my videos I showed you one of them that I have right behind me on a mannequin. Is a Boba Fett costume. So I also try to own the toys for the size of the costumes that I own. I haven't accomplished that all the way. I have some of them because some are expensive as hell, and I just got them recently, and one was a gift from my wife, and I'm not gonna open it I got another one actually. If I find maybe one more, I'll open one because I don't like to. If I only have one and it's carded, I'm not gonna open it. If I have two, I think about it. When I have three of them, then I open one. It's kind of like a collector bullshit thing. So anyway, all of these are gifts. People used to give me things, and I don't, like I always say, I don't know why. And this is the Lego Shadow Trooper, which is really awesome. I have this costume, and it's really cool. And this one is the Darth Revan Lego. That was Arnaldo Manzano gave me this particular figure. This was a gift from my family. This was Arnaldo Manzano, one good friend. I always remember him with warmth in my heart. And this one, I don't remember. I think it was Christian, another friend of mine, a very, very good friend from where I used to live. He gave me this Stormtrooper because he knew I was doing this, so he kind of like got me one out of his collection. Because I have a Stormtrooper costume. And this is the Boba Fett one. That was also a gift. This is not the exact Boba Fett that I have because of the jetpack is the Empire Strikes Back version. But it is a Boba Fett and I'm not gonna complain about it. Every Boba Fett is cool. So that's it on the collectibles for today's episode. I don't own a lot of Legos because they're really expensive. I do have a few, but it's not my main cup of tea for collecting. However, if I find a Lego that I like and it's not crazy expensive, I probably would have bought it when I was in the hunt for Star Wars collectibles, which I'm no longer doing. I just have what I have. I've been working to putting the office in shape because I plan to start recording videos where my face is going to be showing, but I want to have a nice background or something that is good to look at, not just a blank wall. And I'm getting close to the end result that I'm looking for. I keep bumping the mic, and I'm never going to stop to bump the mic. So I don't know, maybe there's a new format coming. I have the right angle right now. The thing is that the camera, and you're gonna see this because I recorded the beginning of the video. Actually recorded after I recorded the main video, so I'm kind of like doing this backwards. I already mentioned that the camera that I'm using doesn't have a zoom option, so I need to get me one that has a zoom option so that I can zoom out and get a better view of the background. Not of my ugly face, but at least of the background and some of the things that I have right now on display at the office / man cave / recording studio, because I believe you're gonna like it. It's visually, at least for me, it's visually enjoyable. Anyway, let's go to the main video. And here we are. Like I said, welcome to Random Reviews. And for tonight's episode, I'm going to talk about EDCs again. Why? Because, I don't know, I think it's an important topic. And because EDCs kind of changed too. You keep adding to them or you take things away from them. And I believe that, I don't know, in the current days that we're living, it's important to have these things in mind. And just because I believe it's an interesting topic to talk about. Also because I want to test something. So looking at my channel, let me see if I can show you this real quick. This is my Random Reviews channel. By the way, I have 0 followers in this channel on Rumble, because I do record mainly for Rumble, and I also upload on YouTube, which is right here. You go to my content or to the YouTube studio part where I can see my videos. And And here it is. And this is kind of like the place where you upload videos on this channel, or on every channel on YouTube. That's kind of like the way it works. So I have 0 followers on my Rumble channel, which is my main channel. But I do get some views. I mean, I get like not a lot, like 20 some views average. But I've noticed that on and this is what I wanted to bring. I noticed that on items are kind of like oriented to this sort of thing, or this sort of things, or this sort of things, and kind of like firearms related, gun related. I get way more views than when I do any other video about everything else. Like, for example, when I reviewed these Altec Lansing earbuds, it's only 12 views. I did a review on this pocket, this actually the sheath for the fixed blade, 17 views with 0 followers. I don't know how that works. And this is my EDC, first EDC that I did in 2025. This is gonna be the other one for 2026, which is kind of like on the same firearms. So something changed. Some things changed. If you can see the speed loader holders or holsters or packs or however they're called. I bought better ones. This I made these two. I bought this too. So you're gonna see in a minute. So anyway, I see that I get more views when I do that kind of thing. This is my first video on my leg holster that I did in Spanish, mind you, and this is 2 years old, and I got 62 views on this video, 58 on the part 2, also in Spanish, and then the Boba Fett theme holsters and magazine carriers, 22 views, 21 on the machete, even 10 and 10 on the M-Log rail from Aim Sports for the shotgun, 30 views for the boots. So everything that is kind of like related to outdoors or firearms get way more views than anything else. I did this is a pretty freaking cool multi-tool, and it got like 1 view in 2 months. So I don't know if it has to do with algorithm things on Rumble per se. So I guess that I'm gonna test this theory now, and I'm gonna talk about my EDC and see if I can actually win 1 subscriber. And here we are. So what is an EDC? EDC is an everyday carry. This is what it means, everyday carry. And this is articles that you carry every day. So things can vary depending on where you are. And I guess the point that I want to make on EDCs is that you don't have to have firearms on your EDC. You don't have to have pocket knives on your EDC. So there are things that you carry because it's, I don't know, either you use them or it is legal for you to use, or you're allowed. And even though that doesn't sound right, everybody should be allowed to carry items for self-defense like firearms. So you create a program like the late Paul Harrell used to say, and you carry these items every day. So on my case, I don't carry this firearm every day. It rotates. So I have other handguns, and I rotate on a weekly basis. So on a week I have one thing, on the other week I have another thing, and then it comes back to this one. And I keep doing it because when you own multiple handguns, let's say, I think it helps. I'm not giving any advice, but I think it helps if you carry them on a regular basis, so you are accustomed to the different setups that you have. So for example, it's not the same thing for you to reload a pistol autoloader pistol than it will be to reload a revolver with a speed loader. So it's the mechanics are completely different. So you need to practice with that, and you need to carry the setup as well, and practice on a safe place with your carry or with the setup that you carry every day. Because if you don't, they say that these things are purgeable skills, so meaning that you will lose the skill if you don't use it. So anyway, let's go over. It hasn't changed that much. Well, it actually changed a little bit. I'm gonna start with the flashlight. This is my old OLED flashlight. I have another OLED flashlight, but this one is the one that I use the most for working. Actually, this one is every day, every week, and the only times I don't have it is on the weekends where I use the other one because it's newer and it looks nicer. But that's mainly it. This was the first good flashlight that I got, and it was a gift. So I intend to enjoy it for as long as it lets me enjoy it. I mentioned on my other video about EDC that this flashlight, I think, no, actually it's on a video that's related to flashlights that I have. This one died on me. I wasn't able to charge it. That's why I bought the other one. And it turns out that the problem that I was having is that the charger that it came with is not working anymore. So the charger for the other OLED actually fits this one, and I can charge it. So I was very happy to see that it still works. So here it is, the OLED flashlight. Not a lot to say about the flashlight. You should have a good flashlight, and I have said more than once why I think people should have good flashlights. Is because your phone is not a flashlight. Your phone has something that simulates a flashlight, but it's nowhere near as good as a flashlight. And if you're in need of illumination for a long period of time, it means that you need help. So using the only device you have to call for help to actually try to get out of the problem that you're in by contacting some emergency services. Hold on. Give me one quick second, guys. And thanks to the magic of pausing while recording, I'm back. That was my wife, my beautiful wife, gave me a call. So I honestly forgot where I was. So this is going to be a very random and crazy ass video, and I am not going to record it again. So I'm going to try to pick it up where I think I left it. I do apologize for that. Flashlight, right? I was talking about the flashlights. So guys, in a nutshell, get yourself a flashlight. Doesn't have to be an expensive flashlight. It can be a Walmart flashlight that you can buy a pack of 5 for less than $20, and just keep one with you all the time. You leave one in your car. Make sure that it has batteries, and then you can use your phone for what it's intended to be used, to record TikTok videos and to call emergency services if you need any kind of help. So I always carry a flashlight. You will be amazed, and I think I've said this before, that you can actually use these things during the day. I actually use it during the day. It has a purpose during the day. So I'm gonna do this like the other way around. So I'm gonna remove items as I talked about them, because that's one of the problems I'm trying to fix. I moved the setup for my video, so now the main camera is right there when it used to be on the side, because I have, like I said, a laptop that now is on this side, and the main screen, which is bigger, that is in front of me. I used to have the laptop in front of me and the big screen on my left side. So I was recording from that side, and I got a better view of the desk. Now I'm just using, there's a little elevation here. And the monitor, the screen is right there. And the camera is on top of the monitor, but this camera doesn't have like zoom in, zoom out. I probably in the future I'm gonna buy me a better one, maybe. If I get 5 subscribers on this channel on Rumble, if I get 5 subscribers or 5 subscribers on the YouTube channel, either channel, I will buy me a camera with the zoom. If I get those subscribers. Oh. Because I don't know. I think people are just clicking on my videos, and when I start talking, they just, well, who the hell is this guy? And they kind of like move to the next one. Anyway, so I need to put it like higher up so that it gets a better view, because the desk is not huge, but it's bigger, and I could put more items here that it's easier to look at. So right now I just have this bunch of things here. So anyway, I continue. I don't smoke, but I carry a lighter. Lighters are tools that are really useful, not just to light up cigarettes. So you may find yourself in a situation where you need to light something up, or start up a fire. Maybe you're with friends in a cookout or something like that, and they forgot their lighters. You will be amazed. I've been at birthday parties where they don't find a freaking lighter to light up the candle. So I carry a lighter, and I carry lip balm, the chapstick, because sometimes when it's cold you get your lips cracked. Right now it's not cold and I still carry it. Why? Because this is awesome to light up fires. If you're want to start up a fire on a barbecue, this is a good fuel to use, but because it's petroleum based. So a lighter and lip balm every day. Next, I'm gonna do the watch. Some people carry fancy watches. Some people carry expensive, useful watches. Like they have things that they use are more sophisticated and they're high end. I honestly don't think I'm gonna spend a lot of money ever in watches. Even if I had it, I wouldn't. I do have a couple of watches that are, on the higher end. My wife actually bought me a Fossil watch that is beautiful, and yet I just use it to go out. But most of the time, when you see me, if you see me, you're gonna see me wearing a $10 watch. This is a Walmart $10 watch, and I've been hitting it so hard and working with it for a little while that I actually broke the sleeve thing that it comes with. So I ended up fabricating this Velcro one, and I keep using it, and it doesn't break. I'm not trying to break it, but I don't pay attention what happens if it gets stuck into something. I just pull my hand, and it keeps this is a great freaking watch for $9.90 something. $10 with the taxes, I guess. This is a great watch. It's been with me for more than a year, and I haven't had problems with it. It has a little light that my granddaughter loves that you can't see right now because it's light. Because of this light. She loves it. She keeps pushing it. And has big numbers, and that's good for me. It gives me the time, and I don't care if I break it. So the moment I start taking care of it, it's gonna break. I promise you that. But it doesn't break. I actually went to Walmart trying to find other colors to buy like a bunch, like maybe 3 or 4, like a green one, like maybe a coyote or something like that color, I don't know, red one or something. And I don't find this particular model. I can't find them. I hope I do someday, because I really like these watches. They're based on the G-Shock series, but this is not even close to the price that G-Shock has. And if it breaks, I'm not gonna care. It gets wet because it rains on me all the time, and I don't even pay attention if it's getting wet. And it's not breaking. So I actually recommend this if you're in the market for a cheap watch for working. This is a good option. I can't even see the brand of this thing anymore. I'll probably do a video on it. Maybe. You need a watch. So get yourself whatever watch you like. Something that you every day you're gonna use. Then now I'm gonna do the wallet. This is an unwoven wallet. It's not an inexpensive wallet. It's not an expensive wallet. It's kind of like in the middle. And I like it because it holds the credit cards inside. So you kind of like, you see the cards. Oh, okay, the credit cards come out. So that's just a little button over here, and the credit cards, like they pop out like that. You can fit a bunch of them. You have the space for your IDs in here, which I'm not gonna show you my ID. And you can fit more cards on the front, and you can fit cash on the back because it has a money clip. One thing that I didn't mention before, I think, is that, guys, I believe that you should carry cash with you. Don't rely on just the technology. Let me see if I can make this look. Oh, looks better, right? Anyway, so carry some cash. Carry some cash with you. Trust me, cash has a place in the world. If the systems were to fail at some point, you're gonna be really happy that you have a couple $100 in your wallet. I guess that's all I can say about it. Cash is important. Don't rely on technology so much. So yeah, this wallet is good. I have like 3 different types of wallets, and this is the one that I use the most. This has a technology that it protects your credit cards from the scanners. I can't remember what the name of it, but I'm probably gonna have it like around here. You're gonna see the name of that technology, and it's minimalistic. It forces you to, keep it simple. And I don't know, man, it's a good wallet, unwoven. They have different colors. I went for the brownish one. They have a black one that I'm probably gonna get at some point. Well, anyway, now we're gonna go with the pocket knives. Pocket knives are also tools, as everybody can figure out. I use a pocket knife basically every day. If I don't use my pocket knife on one day of work, I didn't have a good day. I'm gonna put it like that. I open a lot of things, and I'm not talking about boxes. So I sell construction materials, and they come wrapped in this plastic thing. So when you're doing a drop off at a customer's home or going to a site, you're gonna need to cut that plastic off. And this is what I use it mainly for. I also use it to fix tools with it, pry things open. So this is a tool that I use and abuse. And I don't own any particularly expensive pocket knife. I already made a video about it because of reasons. And the knives that I have right now, they work for me. You should get at least one pocket knife, or if you can, or if you like, or if you prefer, you should get a bunch of them and rotate them like I do. This is this is not the one for the week. I did keep it for this video because I like this knife. It's actually very, very cool looking. It's very beautiful. So I kept it because it kind of like matches with the holster and stuff. But actually, this is not the turn for this knife this day, because I actually rotate knives on a daily basis. So if I use this today, tomorrow I'm going to use another one. even if I don't change the other items, because I have a bunch of them, so I kind of like use them all. When you buy cheap knives, if you only have one knife and you use it all the time, it's not gonna last you that long because it's a cheap knife. When you have cheap knives and you rotate them, it only sees 1 day of use, so it is resting 7 days out of a whole week, depending on how many knives you have. So my knives, they kind of like rest a day and a half, give or take. So they're not, actually, they rest kind of like a week each, something like that. So they last longer. It's something that I was trying to see if it kind of like what was going to work like that. And yes, I haven't broken a knife in a while. Maybe at some point I'm gonna buy me a more expensive one, like up to $100, maybe, but I don't know yet. Depends if it is like really cool and I really like it. Pocket knife, foldable. Check your local listings, like Tom Grief says meaning that you need to verify if the place you live in, your jurisdiction allows this legally, which everybody should, like I said, but we live in that kind of world, so you need to verify if you're allowed to do these things. Pocket knives. Okay, this is new for this video, not new for my EDC. I've been carrying them for a little while. So I actually made this speed loader carriers. I actually made two myself out of I don't want to say the wrong. It's not. Is it nylon? Yeah, nylon. Out of nylon, I made two, and I bought two also made out of nylon. I didn't like the way they felt on the belt because it's nylon, and after a little while they kind of like get all mushy and don't stay in place. So I went and I acquired leather ones. So these were birthday gifts. I told my family, hey, this is what I want. I want at least two of these. And they went and bought them for me. My wife got me a pair, and I believe it was, yeah. They got together and they kind of like made me happy by buying me my four God, I'm having brain farts. My speed loader carriers. Thank you. So I think it's because I'm trying to. I need to remember that I need to think in English, and I'm going to speak English. So the older I get, I don't know, the harder it becomes. So that's kind of. I was looking at the word in Spanish in my head, and I said, "Wait, I'm speaking English right now." So anyway, my speed loader carriers. This one, they keep the shape like really nicely. If you have a revolver and you buy these kind of carriers, keep in mind that these loops over here, they're gonna be like really close to the body of the main carrier, about the carrier, and they're gonna expand as you put the belts through it. So my belt, it goes twice around it, so it has expanded enough so that now I don't have a problem to put them on the belt. So it's a problem that's gonna get fixed in a couple of weeks after you use them for a little while. So if you have them and you're struggling with them, don't worry about it. And I don't know, they're acting up, and there's nobody out there. I don't know what they're listening to. Tipo, coge pausa. I just told him to hit pause, and he did. Just one of them is barking. So anyway, you already know, I guess, how this works. So you just kind of like pop it up. There's a little speed loader with the rounds, and yeah, this is it's not round heads, they're flat heads, but I do carry hollow points just in case, and everything else is hollow point. But I have one that is flat heads. That's the internet why. You'll find out. So why 4? And there's people that carry revolvers that complain about 1. That's kind of like why, because I see people who I've been doing this. Have been doing this for way longer than me. And they talk about because it's heavy, because it's bulky, because it's uncomfortable, because we're talking about a bunch of pieces of metal full of lead powder. They're heavy. They are going to be bulky. There's 5 to 7. This is 7 rounds each. Of course, you need a bulky carrier for them because revolvers tend to be bulky. There are other things that are coming up to the market that are really good and great alternatives, which I don't have, and hopefully eventually I will. Maybe they'll make one for my type of revolver, and I'll get one. And if it works, I will incorporate it to what I do. But I'm not gonna replace this because I really like the way, I really like it. I already know the system, so I'm comfortable with it. The point is that if this is what you have, you can make it work. I keep saying I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna post maybe pictures and a video of me uh, concealed carrying this thing. You can't see it, and I'm not dressed like a clown, like with clothing three sizes. My size. No, I'm normal clothing, t-shirts and shirts, and you don't see it. So it's a matter of you know getting used to it and following your program. So I carry four. One, because people say that you can't do it, or some people have said, "Oh, you can't do that. That's not doable." Yes, it is, and I do it. For 5 days on a week. And the other thing is because one of the main complaints about uh, some people is that revolvers are not good because they have low capacity, which is true. But I think I fix it with, carrying some extra loads if I ever, probably never gonna use them because that's kind of like the way it works. 99.99% of the time you're not gonna need them. But if I do, I'll have them with me. Uh, this is new to my EDC. Is just a little tape measure. And why I decided to go for a tape measure? Well, my son has one, and I am envious like that. He has a nice little one, and he actually gave me one, but I left it on my fishing bag, and I'm not gonna take it from there because actually he bought it for me. So when we go fishing, we can actually measure. If we ever catch anything, we can measure the fish and take pictures of it and that kind of stuff. So that one is there, but I have found myself more than once wanting to measure something, and I don't have nothing to measure things with. So I bought this, and I adapted this little clip from an old blade that I used to own that actually broke, and I couldn't fix it. So I took the clip, I changed the screw. Because this one comes with a magnet, I just left it there, just in case I ever want to revert back to the original form. I just left it there, used it as a washer, and I just put the little screw in, and now I put this in my pocket, and I added this little paracord thing over here because yes, why not? And I have a tape measure with me all the time. It is funny that we were gonna measure something the other day, and my my daughter-in-law, she said, "Oh, I wonder how long is that?" And I started to fumble with it and said, "Don't tell me you have a tape measure." And I said, "Woman, you don't know who you're talking to." And we measured what we needed to measure. So yeah, I incorporated this with my EDC, and I actually do it every day. I'm taking it with me, even if I'm going to the movies. I have a tape measure in my pocket because of the program. And last but not least, the article for self-defense. I have two holsters for this thing. Let me get the other one. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. No editing, no something. I have it everything on the same place, so it's easy to get. Let me see if you can get it. This is okay. This is the other one. This one is for outside the waistband. This is really good when it's cold, and I'm wearing a jacket or an unbuttoned shirt or something like that. That actually covers the holster. Even though this is an open carry state, meaning that I can actually open carry. Um, Finally, I don't open carry because generally don't like it. And I don't criticize people who like it, but I don't. I don't say I'm never going to. Probably will. I would like to do it with friends. Kind of like to maybe walk around a place and engage in conversations with people. Maybe people will be curious and they will stop and ask questions, and we can foment the Second Amendment and why people should at least consider enjoying that right. If understanding that this great, fantastic, beautiful country, in this great, fantastic, beautiful country, you have that right because it's recognized. Uh, but besides that, maybe if I'm hiking or camping or something like that, and then I'll probably open carry because I may need quick access to a firearm because I'm in the woods. But the main reason why I have this outside the waistband is because it's way more comfortable to carry like that. So I actually can conceal carry while wearing outside the waistband holsters. So I kind of like do it from every now and then, depending on the shirt that I'm wearing for the day. So this is one of them. I actually I uh, adapted this retention system. It's not that hard to do. I mean, just a little snap-on button. And I did it because I saw a video from the Paul Harrell channel from his brother, who said that I have to stop saying, "Oh, I look like a fucking retard," or I sound like a fucking retard. So he said that these holsters are good. Holsters are good, but you should have some retention on it. So I went and bought a little strip of leather and actually a little roll of leather, and I added this. I tried to find the best color to match the holster, but I couldn't. So I did the best that I could. It's close enough. I'm not gonna complain. It serves the purpose and it works. It's just to make it harder for someone to try to snatch the gun out of your holster. Basically, that's the point. Let me put this back. Isn't it beautiful? Let me put this back where it belongs. Be right back. And this is the inside the waistband holster. This is an ambidextrous one, and I think they all come like that. So if I were to be left-handed, that clip I would have moved to this side, and the shape, as you can see, it has the markings of being used because I do use it. So now it has the shape that it got because it's on my waist, and this is just 1 week at a time. So it kind of like takes the shape, and it's kind of good. It doesn't have any retention at all. So if you actually flip your gun, I sincerely hope that I was doing all that in front of the camera because I was just looking at the gun, not at the monitor. So I'm gonna, if you flip the gun, it's gonna fall out. So that's the only downsides that I see. Besides, it's really comfortable because it's leather. It smells great because it's leather, and it matches my my hand grip. And this is the Smith & Wesson 686 plus 357 Magnum revolver that lives inside this holster basically all the time when it's not on the safe waiting for his turn on the week. and it's empty, as you can see, for the purpose of the video. And I guess that's it. Not a lot to say about the EDC, other than it kind of like creates. Oh, I forgot the keys to the car and the keys to the house, because this is redundant. Of course, you have your keys on you, so I didn't bring them here. So the purpose of the EDC is basically to create a program of things that you need to have with you all the time, and that will prevent you from leaving stuff in your house that you shouldn't leave in your house at all. So not to carry firearms, not to, well, for me it is, and I hope it is for you too. But for those who may stumble upon this video and kind of like don't click away from it because you don't like the way I speak, and go and listen to the very end of it, and are at the end of the video, it creates the program for you, so you're less likely to leave your keys in your house and have to walk back to get the keys to the car once you're at the car because you forgot the damn keys. If you have a program and you know you need to pick all these items and kind of like, start, putting them, where they're gonna go, and that kind of stuff. So it helps you organize yourself, and you create your own EDC, things that you don't leave your house without, and you add to them and you take away from them. It's kind of like a good exercise for your head too, for your brain. I mean, you're kind of like organizing yourself before you get out of the house. You may, when you're going through the process, maybe somebody told you, remember to take this document that you need, because later you said that you were going to go and do something, and this is not part of your routine, so you forget about it because they told you a day prior. While you're doing this, because you're going through your head as you're preparing to go out, you will remember the things that you need to do. Oh yeah, oh, the letter, oh yeah, this other thing I know, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm gonna do this now. So it helps you, when it comes to organizing yourself. And this is something that I really like about, having gotten involved into the EDC thing. Not just because I really, really liked and enjoy and love firearms now. I guess I always did. I just couldn't do it where I was living before I came to this great country. It's a fantastic place. But not only because of that, but because it kind of like, has helped me organize myself better in many other aspects. And I'm kind of like a organized disorder kind of guy. So anyway, if you made it this far into the video, I thank you very much. If you're one of the people who actually came back to see what the hell I was going to talk about today, I really appreciate that very much. Don't be shy. Drop a comment, say something, criticize my accent, tell me to stop recording videos. Just interact with me, man. I'm not such a bad guy, and I think that the videos, they serve a purpose deep down. Remember, I'm doing this. I'm not getting paid for it, so whatever I say here is not that I speak the truth or that I know 100% what I'm talking about, but it is an honest opinion from somebody that is not getting anything out of it, not even subscribers, because remember that, as I mentioned, this channel has 0 subscribers. So with nothing left to say for now, and hoping that you enjoyed the video and that you like, share, and subscribe, Random Reviews signing out. God bless you all.